Welcome to the No Fame Podcast. Hey! Nope. Hello! And welcome, I'm not cutting that, to No Fame, the No Fame Podcast. We're back for episode 2 of Stories from the Shore. Dun, dun, dun. I'm back with all these amazing people. God, episode 1 I really enjoyed it. So I'm always nervous starting a new campaign. Let's go in a random order, starting with Jess. Can you tell people about yourself and where people can find you and stuff?
Hi, I'm Jess, or Dr. Psychowl. You can find me on the things and the stuff as Dr. Psychowl, or on Twitter where I'm Dr. Psychowl TV. I run Gut Punch RP, which is a tabletop role-playing game stream channel focused on inclusivity in gaming spaces as well as charity.
Hell yeah, it's a great time. In absolutely a random order that I'm trying to decide as I vamp. Andy, how about yourself?
I could feel it coming through the universe. Hi there, I'm Andy. I am your Hero of Hearts at A Hero of Hearts on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also the captain and dungeon master of the CSS, the Charisma Saving Show.
Hell yeah.
Oh, whoops. Might as well say ahoy as well. Get that full intro in.
We're recording CSS. Here we go.
Here we go. Ahoy, Natan.
Ahoy.
I'm Locke's brother.
Oh, no.
I'm not ready for that.
My name's Key. I'm sorry.
I've heard it. Oh, we've made that joke so many times. I will allow you on as that if you want, if you truly want it. Anyways, yeah. You can find me on CSS or on some social media things.
Hell yeah. I'm going to flip a coin. Kai, how about yourself?
Hi, I'm Kai, Kaiola Cosplay on mostly just Twitter, maybe Instagram sometimes. But yeah, mostly you can find me playing D&D over on Gut Punch RP.
Hell yeah. Also, equally a good time as the show that Jess is on. Strange that is.
Is it the same show?
Well, who knew?
What?
Who knew? A lot of guts get punched. Some guts do get punched, actually. Yeah, it's true. Grayson, how about yourself?
Hello. Hi. If you watched the first episode, all my socials are still the same. I'm Captain Grayson on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, all that good stuff. I do cosplay, tabletop stuff, and also I play a character named Locke on the Charisma Saving Show, which we're filming today.
Right now.
Which you can also find on Twitch and YouTube.
Hey, you can.
Hey.
It's true. You can also find Gut Punch on YouTube. They're there. Mm-hmm.
And the Twitch.
And the Twitch. Primarily
Live,
Twitch.
Primarily Twitch.
Mm-hmm. And you all... See, now I'm here, but usually I'm in text format, and I'm annoying everybody.
No,
your puns are fantastic.
It's a lot of puns. It's a lot of puns. Hey, my name is Justin Crane. I am the Dungeon Master. Reverb. For this, I think it's time we figure out what is happening in this episode of Stories from the Shore.
We walked through the valley, wet our feet in the stream. Didn't find what we wanted. We got lost in a dream. In the end, there's only the dark.
Last time on Stories from the Shore, we met a whole host of interesting characters. We have the former television psychic Tammy who's staying at the Bethel house, ran into the podcasts. Selena Snow and Mike. Mike loves eating. Selena seemed a little bit maybe full of themselves. They got a popular podcast though, and we all know that means money, baby. Tammy seems very transfixed on making some dough, and I think it's going to be a great combination. They headed off in a van towards the hospital where they were told that Big Dale 6969 was in ICU for the past while. He didn't disappear. Apparently he's fine in the hospital. We met Raisa, who I didn't mess up this time. We met Raisa chilling out, living the van life on the beach, making French presses, eating quinoa, longboarding, just loving the van life. Their TikTok is probably unreal. A lot of scenery, a lot of those like beautiful landscape,
it's just real aesthetic. You should scroll through it sometime.
A lot of aesthetics. Kind of got annoyed by their coworker who asked for a shift to be covered at the Shipyard Inn. We met Jorthaniel, a paranormal instigator who is in town, staying at the Shipyard Inn, the very same Shipyard Inn that Raisa works at, staying in town at the Shipyard Inn, meeting up with Alice Bell, whose sister went missing a good few weeks, possibly over a month ago. At this point, Alice finds herself back in town, looking for the help of Jort in finding out what's going on. Felt like there was something wrong in the area. Something was different. Not a particular thing, it just feels different. Maybe that echo was causing the crystal crack that Raisa found. Who knows? Lastly, we found ourselves downtown, still outside of Town Hall, as Erem was putting up a missing poster looking for his brother, who's been missing just a short little while, not long at all. Ran into a metalhead known as Matt, who works at Witchcraft Artisan Sandwich Shop, who might have seen Erembor's brother just the other day. A news bulletin went out. News bulletin? What year is this? Sure. A news bulletin went out over the radio, saying just last night a live stream was happening where a bunch of local kids went missing, or seemingly just kind of disappeared, with a bunch of screams and yelling during their live stream. I don't think most of the residents of Null Shore know what a live stream is. Maybe they were like, I don't know what this is. See, there's my bad Southern. They don't, I don't know. Maybe there's Southern people there. Who knows? Certainly not me.
There's at least one.
Yeah, there's at least one.
There's at
and
least
we know
one.
her by name.
And she's on a mission. A bulletin went out over the radio about this live stream, about the children, and not to interfere with the police investigation, which we left with Erembor kind of looking at this police investigation with the tag team duo of the two cops just kind of really struggling to get the police tape up, just not really sure what to do with the police tape. It was one entire situation that was happening there. And Erembor was just kind of looking on. We're going to pick up here with Jort kind of leaving the Shipyard Inn, making their way to, didn't want to say it, with Jort heading towards the candy shop, located just kind of in that town square area. It was right there. A whole host of different kinds of shops and little eateries and cafes, and it's kind of like the hip place to be in downtown Null Shore, if there is anywhere to go. It might be there, I guess. You walk in, you kind of like, you hear the ding, 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 ding as the door opens. The candy shop is just wall to wall candy, as you would hope to see. You walk in, candy wall to wall. It's got like a little cutout of a candy corn outside that you can put your face in and be like, I'm a candy corn. The door, ding, 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 ding. As you head in, there's a very tall gentleman, very clean cut in a deep maroon striped suit. His hair very neatly parted to the side, kind of graying, like a bit of a silver fox thing happening, and a very sharp Van Dyke goatee. He is sickly pale. Might be the palest person you've ever seen in your life. The piano player last night, pretty pale. This guy, paler. He kind of like smiles at you as you walk in. He's kind of standing near doing this kind of a thing at the front desk as you walk in.
Is this man a vampire?
I'm sorry. I a vampire. Hello,
no,
welcome.
That is me, Andy, saying that.
No, I know. I was leading into it. Yeah, he greets you. Welcome to Sweet Tooth's Confectionery. Is there anything I can help you with?
Okay, first off, Jordan kind of just wants to like size this guy up. Is this just like a regular dude, or is there something paranormal going on here? This guy is maybe too well dressed to be here.
Yeah, I like it.
What Justin isn't telling you is we're actually running a Strahd game.
Oops, Strahd.
It's Strahd. Curses Strahd. Yeah, what do you... I'll leave this kind of up to you. What do you think is Jort's paranormal... Like, do you think it's a straight investigation? Do you think Jort goes for like an arcana for like paranormal stuff? What do you think?
Well, I think I'll go investigation because I have a higher bonus to it.
That sounds fair to me. Let's do investigation.
Ooh, 23.
23. Holy shit. A 23 is amazing. You see, he's definitely has this aura. There's an undeniable, you almost see, with a 23, you almost see a physical aura emanating from this man, but you also, 23 is amazing. You have to like blink, and at first you think it's just something in the background, but it looks like a little translucent kind of string that's attached to the back of this man, and it kind of dissipates, and you can definitely see the background through it. You see this string, and there's candy that you can see beyond it, and then you kind of blink and things go a little bit blurry. Things that are paranormal, a lot of people tend to not be able to see, and they kind of pass it off with reason. They're like, oh no, my eye is just acting up. But you've kind of learned how to see past that of the average person, and there's something for sure about this, and maybe he isn't even aware of that, but that this man has an aura for sure.
I just came in here for sour jawbreakers, man.
You can't say you wanted a candy store backstory and not have the DM do something about it.
Yeah, I know.
He looks at you, very, again, sharply dressed. Yes, is there something I can help you with, maybe?
What do you got for a selection of, like, sour jawbreakers and stuff like that? I got a fixin' I need.
Sour jawbreakers, a very vintage selection we have here. Not vintage from ages back, but we tend to make these candies in the same styling as they did originally, really true to the form. And he opens up like a case, and you see like on little pedestals a whole selection of various jawbreaker candies. Like this one holds up like a little red one. This one might be our most sour we have.
I think Jordan does the thing where like he his like glasses like pull down a little bit, and he raises an eyebrow at this. God, like a candy from this man and die. Okay. I think Jor will like thumb a rock he has in his pocket, just like go up and like, all right. How much is any of this in Canadian dollars?
Oh yeah, of course we only deal with the local currency. You could, if you wanted a selection, you could have 3 for 5. How does that sound?
That sounds like a ripoff to me in real life, but like
Inflation's gone wild, okay?
Yeah, I know. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, I'll take that.
Perfect. Well, we have quite a selection around. Would you like to peruse?
Do I get the sense that this person is in danger?
That the shop owner's in danger, you mean?
Yeah. Like whatever is tethered to them is like...
Interesting. I think that would warrant an Arcana check. The investigation kind of piqued your paranormal senses, but this kind of is a more of an obscure view that you're trying to take.
Ooh, 24.
24. Hell yeah. 24 is great. They don't seem... they're awfully pale. They don't seem sickly. They don't seem like they're ill. There's no coughing. And while they are pale, he carries himself, very upright and proper. It doesn't seem like something is happening right now, but with the 24, it doesn't seem like they're aware of this. You kind of now pinpoint like, whatever this is, they don't seem like they noticed. It's a very thin kind of line that just dissipates into the ether, as it were. You're looking at me. Is there something I can help you with?
Just wondering, how's business been lately with such great deals like this?
Oh, business is always slow in the shore, and we're kind of getting out of tourist season right now. But we had a good summer. A lot of tourists came by, and we made a lot of sales.
Like the candy.
People love candy. And we have a lot of it.
Can I try to, discreetly cast the spell magic on this man?
Oh, yeah. Let's do sleight of hand to see how discreet you can be about this.
I'd be like, well, yeah, let me get my wallet.
I'll roll 1d20, a notice check to see what's happening here. A 6. Christ. He's like, yes, of course. Get your wallets. I'll just be at the desk. And he turns his back and starts walking very neatly back to the front desk. And someone walks by the front window and he puts up a hand and gets back behind the desk. Cool day outside, is it not? As you cast Dispel Magic, you said?
Yep.
Amazing. I think you're going to have to roll for this because Dispel Magic follows the rules as Counterspell if it's something that's potent. Level 3, yeah. So you definitely will have to roll. And
it's
which is a D20 plus your spell casting modifier.
Yes.
If that's wisdom, you're a cleric, so that would be your wisdom
Does that have my
mod.
proficiency? I can't remember.
I don't believe so. I don't think it's proficiency.
Okay, I will just do a straight wisdom check.
I could be wrong, but I think it's not a spell attack, so it doesn't add proficiency and stuff like that.
Ooh, 21.
Oh, 21. You describe to me how you cast this spell, first of all. Like, what happens when you do this?
God. So the shopkeeper is is he behind the desk or is he at the windows?
He waved at the window and he's his back is to you as he's walking to the desk.
He will throw the scarf he has on top of the tendril so it makes a shadow, and he pulls at the shadow and just starts reeling it in and just crumples it up and just breaks it.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. The shop owner has no idea this is happening. As you like start to crumple, you hear just like a just dissipates into the ether as you dispel. He like, I think the weather is going to turn. I have a bit of arthritis. I feel not too bad right now, though. Maybe it will be a nice day after all.
Yeah, you do live by the ocean, so arthritis is a problem.
That's true.
You got a good doctor.
Yes, they have fine doctors on the shore. I don't think I'll be visiting them anytime soon. Our selection, was there anything else you're interested in?
No, I think I'm good for now. You just take care of yourself, eh?
Beautiful. You too. Have a lovely day. I'll see you later.
Give him just a crisp nod and
ding, 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 ding.
jangle my way out.
You're kind of out on the front street and you look over and see a police car absolutely just swerving, cutting through the middle of the road and cutting down an alley. And like a younger, actually, I don't know. Wait, how old is George? Maybe not younger.
I have not decided how old this man is because
timeless.
Yeah, timeless.
George is timeless.
He's got young energy, but boy.
In the shadows, he ages like 100 years. You see a younger lad, or a youngish lad, let's say, kind of cross the street as we pull away from Sweet Tooth's confectionery, and outside of the van on the beach as we rejoin Risa. And what you just kind of heard this broadcast, but you look over and notice that the red truck is, with your passive, hasn't moved. The red truck is exactly where it was previously.
All right. Does it have that sort of cold, no one's there look to it?
For sure. You definitely can kind of instantly tell this thing hasn't moved at all. Maybe the door probably wasn't even open since yesterday afternoon.
I'll go do a poke. I'll go do like a wide lap and then maybe a little closer lap. Just like trying to look like I'm just walking the beach, but
having a little eye out for sure.
Yeah.
I dig that. Yeah, let's roll investigation because you are kind of looking into this situation with this red truck.
Okay.
And the gentleman, Lawrence, who is no longer there.
I mean, I rolled a 3. My passive is 15.
You don't really find anything with the truck, but you know enough from your passive that it doesn't seem like Lawrence, the gentleman who was on the beach, doesn't seem like he came back to the truck. He said he was heading off, so maybe, who knows, maybe the truck is just broken down and he got a cab or something, you know?
In one of my wider laps, are there footprints that are heading to or from his van?
You walk the path you saw him do yesterday. You definitely, there was a bit of rain overnight and it's kind of hard. You can kind of tell like, oh, I think this is where he went and he sat on this log. And it's kind of difficult to tell if anything happened since then in the area.
All right, I will return to my own van, still kind of keeping an eye out, but definitely do some like crushing up of herbs and sprinkling it around my van because I'm getting bad vibes and, you know, I just want to like lock everything down.
You know what? I really dig that. What do you think is Rice's method? What do you think they might use to kind of cleanse the area? What kind of role do you think that would be for them?
Roll. Okay.
Yeah, let's make it a roll. We're playing D&D. We may as well roll some dice.
Okay. All right. I mean, you know, I feel like more leaning in towards like her whole like spiritual protection thing. Maybe it's almost a medicine roll.
I can see that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Herbs feel like a medicine thing.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
dig that.
have some kombucha and sprinkle these herbs and you'll be fine. Ooh, super solid 10.
10. Amazing. You feel very middle of the road. You're like, okay, maybe you breathe a sigh of relief because a 10 is kind of, you did it. Nothing went wrong. And it seems like the usual for you. Nothing adverse happened. That's for sure.
All right, I will take this crystal that has been cracking.
Yeah.
Sort of put it on my person and lock everything up. Longboard into town, see what's happening. I'm obviously gonna go see what's happening.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You hop on your longboard. A lot of pebbles on the road. It's a small town. Don't have a street sweeper. So you've gotten used to this by now that you kind of like dodging and weaving in your normal kind of longboard motions. Heading down from the Bethel house, kind of in the front seat of this van, we have Mike kind of chewing away at a donut, scarfing down some coffee. Selena Snow in the back, kind of bouncing around with all the equipment, like and Tammy sitting up in the front seat. The radio is now playing a Queen song, as we all know, that we definitely have the rights for. And yeah, you're kind of just, Selena's just like, oh, she's like, Mike, do we know any streamers here at all? Mike's like, ooh. Like, damn, we need to, and she like fiddles with some equipment in the back. She's like, hold on, I've got a police radio here somewhere. Tammy, we might make a pit stop. I think it's on the way to the hospital, the downtown area. We might see about keeping on Main Street. We'll cut down Main Street, maybe see if there's something interesting happening.
Oh, Selma, that'd be fine.
All right. Wait, and you hear like a radio kind of sweeping through FM frequencies. Okay. And you hear like,
yeah, we're just here downtown. We just put up we put up some police tape to keep people away. You said they're in the old arcade. Yeah, they're down at the arcade there. That's where they said this live stream was. They were on some kind of website, streaming out. You said you don't see him anywhere. Oh no, we don't see him at all. There's no one. We can't really get in the front door. Can't really get in the back door because it's boarded up.
And Selena's like messing with this radio. She's like, okay, well, these guys are idiots, but something is obviously happening downtown. Do we think it's just kids being stupid?
Well, I think we should probably check it out. Like, why couldn't they get into the front? I mean, I recognize that they said that it was boarded in the back, but what's up with the front?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not too good. I was never good at breaking in places. My previous partner, he was kind of a little bit better at like getting into where we're not supposed to go. But again, a ghost possessed him and he hung himself on a chandelier. So. A normal story.
What did you say his name was again?
His name was Skylar.
Oh, I wonder if that's why I was having such a powerful S thing. That maybe it wasn't just your grandmother.
Maybe it was Skylar. And she looks off out towards the window and you see to her left, there's a camera recording. Some soft indie music plays in the background. Okay, we'll cut there. Yeah, maybe, ooh. God, I never really thought about it. I should try to find out. It was chaos. I should maybe try to hunt down some of those people that were involved. Maybe they know more. But maybe that's for episode 2. We'll see.
Is this episode 1? Are we in episode 1?
This is kind of, yeah, it's kind of our revamp. that we're doing.
Oh. See, you gave me the impression that, like, you were already established.
We were, and then the death thing happened, and a lot of people gave us bad reviews on that episode. And so we thought, well, maybe we'll just kind of take the same name to a different account, you know, and kind of same name, different account. We don't have the bad reviews anymore that people were like, this is all fake. So we're kind of starting over a little bit, but we're pretty high ranked. We had like a couple of previews that went out, kind of like trailers and little like coming soon, and people really got on board with it.
Wait, so you haven't started, but you're highly ranked?
Yeah, you know, there's not a lot of people doing ghost documentary podcasts. A lot of people like the visual element of ghost hunting. That's why we have the camera.
Then, what? Oh. I'm just okay. Let's. You continue to look out the window while that indie music plays, Serena.
Yeah, Tammy, you seem like. Tammy, I'm reading some trepidation here. I'm reading something. You know, I'm getting this feeling.
Let's each just stay in our own lanes.
Yeah.
You already admitted that this is not your wheelhouse, and so
True.
You know, before you say anything that's going to insult the spirits who use me as their vessel for their voice, I think that you should let's just sit in quiet and enjoy this indie music that we do not have permission to use.
Sounds like a plan to me. And the indie music continues. The van continues heading towards downtown Main Street, where everyone was kind of specifically told, hey, don't go there. With Tammy, Mike, and Selena on board, we cut back down to downtown Null Shore. As Erem, you're crossing the street, kind of looking, or you crossed the street, I should say, looking at the police that are kind of there. You're kind of in a side street. The arcade and the casino was not on the main, on Main Street itself, just kind of slightly off. But these two cops are now, one of them is kind of on the radio. The other's kind of sitting on the hood, kind of like sipping coffee, kind of like looking at the building, the arcade. You know, they used to say this place was haunted there, eh? And the other one's like, what do you mean haunted? This place can't be, it only closed there like 15 years ago. Oh yeah, but like ghosts don't care. They don't need to have an old house, you know? They could just go in any old place that they find. Well, you know, like, I guess you're right. Yeah, they might just go into any old place. I mean, how are we, if it was a ghost, how are we going to arrest the ghost? Like, oh yeah, you don't arrest a ghost. You get some salt and, although if we had iron handcuffs, might do the job. I don't think we have the budget for iron handcuffs though. Yeah, I don't think we have the. I'm gonna radio back to the precinct. Why don't you just walk? They're right there. They're around the corner. Yeah, but they like it when you radio in, you know? This is the conversation that's I could keep going.
Yeah, no, as they're kind of chatting, he'll take his phone and he will type into the group chat weird how ? And then put his phone away and instinctually grab his flashlight and just kind of start clicking it on and off. And if he can, he's going to try to skirt to see if he can see inside of the arcade.
Ooh, yeah, I dig that. Let's do 2 checks here. Let's do like a stealth. Are you trying to keep out of their...
Yeah, he doesn't want them to see him for sure.
Yeah, let's do a stealth. check, and then we'll follow that up with Perceptione. Well,
Okay, so
sort this
that's a 12 for stealth.
beautiful. We'll roll a check to see if they notice.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh, hey there, Erembor.
Hey.
How are ya?
All right.
Oh yeah, what are you up to?
Just putting up posters.
Oh yeah, your missing brother there, eh?
Mm-hmm.
What a shame. I can't believe that. I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to. It's been a little bit. I think we'll find him. I think maybe he just went on a vacation or something.
What happened here?
Oh, I think we're narrowing it down a little bit. We're thinking, Adrian over there, Adrian on the radio, Adrian thinks might be ghosts, so we're kind of thinking about what we could do to take care of some ghosts. You never know.
Pretty solid lead.
Yeah, things are crazy these days. Kids with their technology, making ghosts,
Yeah. All right, well, thanks.
You okay there, bud?
It's just... My brother really liked this arcade. I was actually gonna swing by to maybe take a few photos today.
Oh, well, we can't get the front door open is the thing. Back door is boarded up.
You try a window?
Oh, a lot of plywood up on the windows, you see? And you see the front is like, there's some cracks, there's some parts that are broken up and whatnot. And there is a lot of plywood, to be fair.
Yeah. Guess the wood's pretty sturdy, huh?
Yeah. I think Hank might have put these up. He did a good job. Nice work, Hank.
Do you maybe want some help getting them down? So, you can go inside?
Oh, I think that might be against procedure. Although it's abandoned building, might be haunted. What is procedure? Really?
Really? No help then, huh?
Oh, do we want help? Great. We're just about to go on lunch, I think. We put up this tape there and you look and it's like one string of police tape going off on like a wild angle. We just put that up there and...
yeah, it'll keep people out.
That's what we're hoping. We're hoping, maybe it's dangerous in there. Ghosts. Dangerous, At least in my experience.
Yeah. He's gonna, look at his phone. See if there's a message.
Erem, sorry. We're just gonna... I think we're just gonna take lunch, and you're, looking at your phone. They're like, if you, give us a call. Don't go in there. All right. Adrian, do you want to go down to the sandwich place? And Adrian's like, oh, well, no, usually they're really loud down to that sandwich place. You're looking the conversation continues. You're looking at your phone, and you get the notification to the group chat. It's just like a channel on like a general chat on their Discord, and you open it up. Weird how, and you see Callie kind of like they were watching it. They're like, hey, Erem, and pastes like a link to a VOD. And they're like, yeah, they were doing this. This was the stream from last night. Here's the VOD. They just kind of I think it was really cool. They did like a lot of special effects, which is tricky to do live. And as Callie's typing all this out, and then they disappeared. There was a lot of, they might have had a track, like a music track playing. There was a lot of screaming and stuff like that. It was really spooky. And it was kind of fun. You should check it out.
I'll click on the video.
Yeah, the you see the live stream itself starts off pretty timid. A small group of teens kind of giggling and talking with chat about how it's like not a big deal that they're in the arcade and that, like, you know, nothing horrible happened here, so it's not like it's haunted. Like, no one died here. It just got closed down because the casino caught on fire. Chat starts freaking out, and you see the chat going as you're watching the VOD. It starts freaking out as they swear something was like moving behind the kids. You see a few familiar faces in this VOD that you recognize. Some of your brother's friends, some people that you just know from, it's a small place. You recognize Dax Nelson, Zayden Chamber, Penelope B. They're kind of just like hanging out in this video. And Dax kind of gets up and like goes off to look somewhere, leaving Zayden and Penelope at the computer with, like, you see like a little microphone in front of them all. And then they start shouting. They're like, Dax, this isn't funny. We're not going to look for you, Dax. And then like Zayden like swipes his swath of hair and gets up, heads off into the background, like around a corner, kind of off. And it's kind of quiet. Penelope's like, and chat is like freaking out, like, you see like, oh, rip, F. The stream kind of begins to drop in quality, almost to an indistinguishable video signal, and the sound becomes really distorted and screams start echoing. You get a notification from Discord and it's like, yeah, just like they put a lot of work into this. It's really cool. Let me know if, yeah, guys, like ats everyone. Let me know about tonight. Okay, I'm gonna take a nap. And then the video just kind of stops. You get that little no signal thing on Twitch.
Seeing that he was spotted so quickly, he'll kind of make his way to the side of the arcade, where kind of the building meets the ground, and he will kind of just like wave his hand and have the shadow kind of come up over him and cast invisibility on himself.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, you watch, it's like your shadow comes off of the wall and kind of envelops you. Very rad. I dig that a lot. You cast invisibility, and you're gone. This is kind of a thing I didn't talk about because I like it's fun. When you cast invisibility, everything around you kind of drains in color, and you start to see like little globules just kind of floating up from the ground below you as you're looking down this alleyway. Do you think this is the first time? It probably isn't the first time you've tried to do something like this.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely not the first time.
This is something you're used to seeing. It just kind of comes with this territory that everything is not black and white, but just like this really drained color as you're kind of slowly moving down the alleyway. What are you looking for exactly?
He's looking for a way into the arcade. Or at least to kind of like peer into the arcade.
Yeah, let's do a perception check. And while you're rolling that perception check, Raisa, you are longboarding around, and then you see the cop car pull out of the alleyway and then like head down to the street about 50 feet and pull into the police precinct.
13 for perception check.
Oh, 13? Oh, yeah. Risa, what do you do?
I would, take a nice slow scoot around the corner and just kind of see what the center of it is. And if I can identify it, probably go like look through some windows, poke around, see what the police are obviously just doing a crack job of investigating.
Hell yeah. You take a look. You've kind of been like, you have to kind of pass by this area to get to the shipyard inn anyway. So you are familiar with looking at least around and down this street. And maybe you've been down there a few times too. You kind of recognize the kind of destroyed front, boarded up of the arcade, and you slowly make it in front of, I should say, the arcade with the one strip of do not enter or do not cross police line, do not cross tape across. You're kind of like looking up from the opposite end of the street. Jort, you kind of like are looking around, and then you look down the alleyway and you see someone, your bartender from last night, looking at the old arcade.
I'll turn over my shoulder and be like, hey, yo, Mooney, you see this? What the hell is happening?
Oh, what is happening? This is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on, but something's happening around here.
Why don't we go take a look?
Yeah, what's the bartender doing at, what is that? Oh, shit, it's an arcade. Yo, let's go!
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can win some tickets.
Yeah, let's see if they still got some prizes left. I like jangle a bunch of I reach into the jacket and pull out just tickets and like prizes from some kind of arcade or some kind of place. Like, they don't make these anymore. Maybe we can find more of them.
Oh yeah, this place doesn't look new. Maybe we can find some.
We could sneak up on them or
Are they gonna punch us? No one likes being snuck up on.
I'll cross the street and be like, hold on, I might have a thing, so I don't have to shout this at you.
I mean, do I see them galumping around?
Your passive is insane. Unless Jort is trying to stealth. Jort, I'll leave that up to you whether or not you're stealthing up, but
I don't think he's stealthing, but he's nonchalantly crossing the street to go here.
Yeah. You definitely see them with the 23 passive.
Risa has built-in alert.
hyper vigilance.
No, it's the vibes. The vibes.
Yeah.
The vibes change for sure. Not in a bad way. In
sick.
Different way.
Okay. How close am I to Risa?
I would say probably 50, 40 odd feet from the end of the street.
Okay, sick. The range for this is 70 feet. You hear in your head, you hear in your mind, hey, yo, Bucky, what the hell are you doing here?
What the? I just I say literally to the building that I am looking at.
No, I'm talking to you in your mind. I'm crossing the street right now. Hey, yo.
Oh, hey, yeah, customer that was creeping around inside the police tape too. What's up? What you looking for?
Looking to find someone's sister. Looking to find.
Oh yeah,
what's going on here?
Heard you talking about that at the bar last night.
Eavesdropping, eh?
I mean, there's not a lot to. There's two people in there, and the guy with the piano. I was obviously you're talking about missing sisters. I'm eavesdropping. You trying to sneak into this building too?
I mean, it's wondering what you're doing here. You trying to sneak in?
I mean, seems like where the kids were having their little ghost party. So maybe
ghost party.
Oh, you didn't? Are you not on the live stream? All that?
I pull out my flip phone.
Oh, that's.
Hold up.
I pull out a gigantic, the giantest iPhone.
Yo, show me this.
Yeah, I show them the live stream, mostly just the last little scary ghost bit to shaky screen Blair Witch Project stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that don't look like what happened in arcade.
Yeah, it's definitely some kind of party, but there's been weird stuff happening, and I'm not loving the energy around here right now. So I figure go take a look. I've got a bring the sunshine in,
Eh,
set up some crystals and do that, you know?
sunshine, yeah.
Yeah. It's the light of nature. Anyway, and I like go around the building, start looking for a way in.
Yeah.
I'll give Rise a hand. Like, do we want to like just like bust in here or what?
Well, I look around. Are there any other cops still watching?
No cops in sight, no.
Okay, yeah, I mean, try to... yeah, I think we should try and, like, you know, not make it look like we blew out the side of the wall, but, like, it's like Barney Fife. Just all of them are terrible at their jobs. So, yeah, it's just gonna, like, try and boost up to a window and rip off some, like, panels.
Yeah, as you start to boost up with a 23, you begin to get up in this alleyway to try to like pry off something to get a peek in, and you hear the crunch of tires on pavement, and then you both kind of look over your shoulder, and passing by this little side alley, you see a van with like a giant like ghost face on the side, and then it's like a ghost face on a microphone, and above it says pod and below it says ghasts, as it like slowly stops in front of the arcade. What?
If that isn't real already.
We're starting the podcast after this.
I think while we notice this, I'm gonna just start walking on the walls. Be like, yo, I'm gonna see if there's like something up here.
Okay, a few things definitely happen at the same time, and I love it. Erem, you see these two people. You might recognize one of them because they've been kind of on the beach in a van, but you definitely don't recognize the second individual. And then you notice this van drive by as you're kind of just like, we're planning on just looking at this yourself. And then in the van, Tammy, you kind of like, your head turns as you see people in the alley as the van comes to a stop, and Mike is sipping his coffee, and Selena's like, okay, Mike, get the camera going, get the microphone. We want to be going from the start. I don't see any cops right now.
Mike, stop the car.
Mike,
just stop the car. Just
Mike
stop it.
pounds on the brakes.
And just like him climbing out.
Coffee goes over the windshield. Selena's like, oh, Mike, okay, park, get the camera set up, get the microphone. We don't want to miss a thing. And she grabs like some equipment, and you hear like, she's like, I got an EMF.
Yeah, walk into the alleyway where I saw people, and
the window ledge.
yeah, and just like not waiting for them to come out, and like kind of didn't even close the door, just got out of the car and beelining to this other group.
I feel like Erem Bora is just like monkey puppet meme.
I was about to break in here, but all these people just showed up.
But maybe let these people break in.
I like fall from the window though and like step on a trash can and knock it over, and I'm just like, oh, holy shit, it's the psychic lady from TV. It's just like hitting Jordan, whose name I don't know. I'm like, I'm like starting to crawl up a wall, Spider-Man style, and I'm just like, hey, yo, shit. My gran used to watch that.
Jort, you hear,
Holy shit, it's that TV psychic.
Yo, Mooney, what the fuck? Do we got like,
Get an autograph.
Yeah. Hold on, what do you want autographed?
What?
Autograph it for me.
Yeah, okay. God dang.
You're on a wall.
Yeah? You're on a trash can.
That's fair. I take just a huge like drag of my vape pen and like stumble off the trash can.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Were you trying to climb in that window, and were you on that wall?
Yeah. Hi there, Jort 19. Nice to meet you.
Tammy Fisher Moore?
Yeah, I've heard of you.
Tammy
From
Fisher.
TV.
Fucking loved that shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So y'all are here. Are y'all here about all that weird shit that was on the police scanner?
Yeah, that live stream with the teens.
Yeah.
I will hop off the wall in an attempt to trip it to Erem more.
Well, I think you're going to have a disadvantage for... Just give me like a dexterity at disadvantage, and Erem, you can make a dexterity save at advantage.
You want me to do a dexterity check or dex save?
You are going to do a check, and Erem is going to do a save.
Both the same roll, 7.
Beautiful. You get advantage, Erem. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
3 7s? I mean, we got to go to... I don't gamble. What do you get? A slot machine. We got to go to a slot machine.
Erem did get a 16, though.
You see this very uniquely clad fellow climb off of a wall and kind of stumble backwards, and you deftly dodge out of the way in this kind of half covered in shadow alleyway as it's kind of getting past the afternoon. What's Erem doing? Let's check in with Erem.
I feel like, and tell me if I can't do this, because I know once he does an action, but I don't know that this necessarily means an action. Could he try to make a tiny person shadow with his hands to like kind of like wave on the wall near them as if to be like in here?
Oh, very interesting. Oh, this is very cool. I dig this. Let's just give me like a...
And you can totally like say that his spell drops if that's the case, but I just wanted to...
Oh, it is invisibility. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And this would kind of... this feels like using magic to me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Unless you have some kind of sorcery... Do you have subtle spell? I feel like subtle spell might...
No, he doesn't.
Okay. I really like this idea though. And here's what's going to happen. I think you give me an arc. What's your you're a charisma caster, is that right? Give me just a charisma roll, if you'd be so kind.
So that's an 18.
18. That's very good. You all, especially Ryza, you feel like this cold kind of shift, and as you kind of like shake a little bit, you see the shadows along the wall start moving around the building slightly, like they're holding on, and you all kind of are like looking at this. You hear Selena out front scream at the top of her lungs, and then as you look back, there's someone else in the alley with you.
He's just kind of like clicking his flashlight.
Oh, hey, that kid.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hi.
Oh, y'all can see him too, so it's not a ghost.
Hey, kid, use a ghost?
Last time I checked, no.
You're trying to break in here too, though. That's what's happening.
Yeah. I thought I would go see what was happening.
So we all here for the spooky arcade, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Was Sarah screaming about you reappearing, or is that something else that...
You guys don't see Selena. She's not in eyesight.
Should we
We should maybe...
go check that out or what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We casually strolled with no hurry whatsoever to the scream.
Not concerned whatsoever. I love it. So good.
I feel like Erembor is tentative. I feel like he's like between them and this person.
Yeah. The color is slowly pouring back for you, Erem, as like things start to look, kind of blink a couple of times and things return to how they usually look. No more little globules slowly forming up from the ground below you. Selena looks pale, and she's like, oh my god, Mike, did you get that on camera? And Mike is like holding a piece of bread and like fiddling with the camera, and she's like, Mike, it's like, order.
She's gonna kill this boy.
She's like, okay, she's holding her EMF and like pointing it at all directions, and she sees you guys walk around the corner. She's like, Tammy, you have friends. Maybe they're local. Something just wrapped around the building like two hands and then opened the front door.
That's what that was. That's some dark shit.
It was crazy, and we didn't get any of it. She's like fiddling with like her phone. She's like, okay, record. All right. I'm not going to miss out this time. Mike, Mike, get ready. We're going to go inside. Wait, I have equipment. And she runs back and like gets a headlamp. She's busy in the van.
Speaking of not getting that, I better get on this. Hey, Miss Tammy, I got a friend that would love an autograph from you. Does it cost anything, or like?
So as you like turn your attention to Tammy, she has pulled out this like intricate what looks like kind of like a early 2000s scrapbook kind of thing, and is just like flipping through the kind of plastic pages and pulled one out, and is not paying a bit of attention. Like once she heard about the front door opening, every minute since then has been ritually casting detect magic.
Ooh, that's exciting. That takes about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you started though, for sure, and it's been like a minute.
Yeah, I started it, and then it's like, yeah, give me a minute. I'm a little busy with something right here. Just a second. But sure, I'll sign you whatever autograph for whatever friend. If you want one of them selfies, though, I'd prefer that, like, you like, I would prefer to take my fee for that, and you have to tag at Tammy Fisher Moore.
Ooh, I mean, like, how do you feel about cross promotion? Can I get like an autograph and a selfie if I put it on like my Instagram? I have like 150,000 followers. Like, maybe we can work something out.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right, we'll get one maybe in like the creepy light.
What do you do? Are you do you have a show or something?
Oh, I'm just like an influencer and like content creator. I have my like toes in a lot of different things. Right now I'm just kind of like chilling and like seeing about this apparently really creepy town. It's creepier the longer you stay, but this is like a good first day for creepy stuff.
That sounds swell, sweetie.
When you said 150,000, you heard from, like, you turn to your left, Raisa, and you see Selena dropped her flashlight and it shatters on the ground. She's like, and she sees you looking. She's like, 150,000. Holy shit.
As she like drops her flashlight, Erembor will just bet it's fine.
Oh,
I've got one.
Oh, amazing. Hey, local. So you guys live here, yeah?
No.
God, great.
I live in like a van down by the ocean right now.
Oh, a van. Oh, and you see the wheels turning. She's like, got it. I understand what's happening there. And she's like, flashlight. Do you live here?
Local. Yeah.
Do you know anything about this place?
Closed a few months ago. Another place caught fire and kind of did damage to this one, so couldn't stay open.
Oh. Interesting. Hey, we're gonna go inside. We're kind of on the up and up. We're the podcasts. Myself and Mike over here. We're kind of working a little bit with Tammy here. Very, very excited about that. We're kind of an up and coming. You might have heard of our previous podcast, the podcasts, same name. Kind of a crazy situation, but we've been building back up our show after that all happened. Do you guys? And she has a clipboard. Do you guys mind just signing like an NDA here about like you won't talk about the events publicly or spoil the upcoming episode we're recording? Is that okay?
I don't sign anything unless I have my attorneys look at it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't have the money for that, so that's okay. She puts the clipboard
down. Are you the little podcast who had like someone died or something, right? They got like eaten by ghosts?
Yeah, my partner, he got possessed by a ghost and hung himself on a chandelier. And there was a werewolf attack, and there was a giant rat that attacked, and also there was a demon. And the house was very haunted. And people didn't believe because they said all of that couldn't have happened at the same time, but it did.
Erem is gonna grab the broken flashlight, and without them he's going to try to make sure that they can't notice, but he's going to cast dancing lights and just like fill the flashlight so that works.
Ooh.
And hand it to Selena. Be like, it's okay, I believe you.
She like holds it out with her iPhone, getting it on video, and turns the phone over to you. She's like, so what's your name?
Erem.
Erem, local to Null Shore. Do you know Dale by any chance?
Not personally.
But you know him.
Of him.
Okay.
We all kind of know each other. It's a small town.
Right. Hey, Mike, can you go get set up on inside? Thank you. We'll talk.
Maybe he shouldn't go alone.
Oh, is it dangerous?
3 people went missing.
She looks at you. Yeah, I think Mike will be fine though. He'll be okay. She's holding her iPhone still.
I leaned over to Tammy like, Mike's gonna die, right?
Oh, probably. That would be.
He seemed expendable.
He did. He always had food in his mouth.
Yeah.
Still does to this day.
Crumbs everywhere all over that van.
If we scream, we're not going to hear him. If he screams.
Scream with around a muffin.
Selena looks, she's like, okay, maybe, are you guys going in? Okay, Shadows, open the door. You weren't recording. I'm recording now, just so everyone's aware, live. And I've got this little, clips in a little microphone. I've got this little microphone. This will be our backup. Mike will get set up inside. I think we'll be good.
I'm going to use my mind link on Mike. Be like, hey, yo, what do you see in there? Is it spooky? You should probably get out of here. It's in his brain. It's in his brain. Is he eating bread in his brain?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, turn around. I'll wait like 3 seconds. Boom.
You hear a crash from inside. No roll necessary. It works.
Amazing.
Mike runs out, coffee upside down.
Oh, no.
Looks. Donut goes flying. Picks a piece of bread.
Jesus. It's carving up.
So we're going in, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do we want to
all
go
right,
do we want to go through this front door or what? Seems a
It's
little
open.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, we could wait just like a couple of minutes, and I'm getting in tuned with spirits, and
We should do that beforehand. And I just like start like not casting anything, but I'm like meditating near her.
I pop a jawbreaker into my mouth, and then I hold one up for Mooney to consume.
You hold one up and it just like vanishes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the good shit.
Yeah, I spend a little bit of extra cash on it. We like it.
You can tell these are like handmade. I love this.
Yeah. Local. Yeah, local cuisine. I love it.
Yeah,
Maybe we should take some of these for the road.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
You hear cosmic chomping. You guys start to approach. It's two double doors that are now wide open. Were they ever locked? Who knows? Only the police know. The lobby inside the front doors has a few old kind of arcade machines from the 90s, kind of like just a couple as like, oh, you're in the arcade, here's the entrance. And you kind of like look around. It's got this circular section off to your left where it's like this table, which would be like the ticket check-in booth. There's two doors going into the arcade ahead of you. The lobby area is fairly large, but there's not much going on. Behind the ticket booth, you see some old stale like teddy bears and stuff that have been left over from time. There's dirt and debris everywhere. The center ticket area is mostly lined with like empty beer and liquor bottles from like, teens breaking in and stuff like that. You see on either side of this main entrance, kind of maybe Erem would recognize these more than the rest of you. You see two like animatronics. One is this large, like 7-foot, kind of fairly wide beaver. Erem, you would recognize this as Beverly Beaver. And you see this like Beverly Beaver's got like a pink bow because, you gotta let everyone know pink bow means that Beverly Beaver is a girl. And you see the opposite, and like orange hair and like braids and wearing like a very tattered.
So much worse. So much worse.
A very tattered dress. Beverly Beaver's like, faux fur is like tattered with like people throwing beer and all kinds of liquors, and parts are burned off, and you see like holes in like the framework beneath it. And the opposite side, you see who you also recognize, again, one of the caricatures of the arcade when it was open, Maurice Moose. He's got like these antlers and this little tiny, like when you think of a stereotypical like Canadian winter hat, he's got like one of those on, like the plaid with the fuzzy, going around the ear things, little ear flaps. I don't know the name for it. Like a toque, whatever, toque is
I know what you're talking about, and I can't remember.
Oh, a trapper hat. You're right. You're 1,000% right. And he's got like a plaid with like suspenders, but the same thing. He looks like he's covered in shit and his clothes are torn up. One of his antlers is like slightly broken off. Kind of like those, they're non-functional. There's no power inside. It's pretty dark, and you see like a tipped over video camera to the side there. Two doors going further into the arcade, and then to your right, it's just like bathroom doors, basically.
So it is pretty dark in here?
It is pretty dark, yeah.
There's two things I want to do, but I want to see what happens with Tammy's detect magic.
So when Tammy casts detect magic, what she is doing is she is flipping through this this scrapbook, which is all of it's basically clippings from articles about her show and the popularity and some like behind the scenes footage. And as she's kind of looking through it and getting a little nostalgic, she just kind of like traces her fingers in like certain patterns along the that like plastic cover of the book, the scrapbooks.
Yeah.
And there's just this subtle like fuchsia glow that starts to emanate from her hands, and then it travels up like just under the skin, up her arm, and then goes up to the neck, and then flashes in her eyes, and then suddenly she can see magic.
Hell yeah. Very fucking cool. I picture you doing this just behind Selena, who's filming. Selena's pointed in the arcade. Mike is like getting the camera set back up. You cast Detect Magic, and it just covers pretty much this entire area because it's a 30-foot radius, I think, right? Unless I'm mistaken. A huge area that you kind of encompass here. I think the big follies is it struggles with passing through surfaces. God, I'm scratching my brain here.
If it's lead.
Okay.
Anything that's
It's
lead.
the 90s, baby. Everything is lead in this fucking arcade.
Yeah.
There's certain like thicknesses of stuff, but yeah.
But it does last for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And so as I'm walking,
I don't think it's too bad. I was mostly going for a joke, I guess. You feel
lead paint.
Nothing. Okay, actually, almost everyone around you except Selena and Mike you see magic in everybody else except those two. You see their auras kind of very prominently. You, through the doors of the arcade that are just a little bit further ahead, probably like 20 odd feet, it's not that you're detecting magic, you're detecting an absence of something. Like something was here and is now no longer here, and created like a void that things are kind of slowly like, you scoop out some water, the water is going to take the place of the water. But in that moment, something is missing from that space. And you kind of detect that something was beyond those doors, but now is not here. Nothing seems right now, aside from your companions, nothing jumps out at you as being inherently magical.
I'm getting a feeling that there definitely was some kind of magical presence here, but that it has hence dissipated.
Are we going in?
It should be fairly, well, I don't know that I would say that it should be safe. It looks fairly dilapidated, but it does, at least from a magical standpoint, we should be okay going in.
As soon as Tammy says we're going in, Erembor will kind of like go kneel in a corner, and like start flicking his flashlight against the wall, and then leaves it on and puts it on the ground, and you see him with his hands like start to make a shadow puppet on the wall. But somehow it's really well done, and it looks like a little knight, like ready for battle. And he like dances it across the scene, and I imagine Risa can probably hear him given the passive perception. He's just kind of like reciting to himself like, nothing in the dark can hurt you. Nothing in the dark can hurt you. And he's gonna cast mage armor on himself.
Ooh, cool. Very cool.
Okay. Jort will Jort will start handing out like 3D glasses to everybody. Like, we might need these for later. And I like think about giving one to Selena. And I think I will, but I'm using my Eyes of the Night feature. So I get to choose up to 5 willing creatures I can see within 10 feet of me. And for the next hour, you have 300 feet of dark vision.
Holy shit.
Yeah, these are extra special. You know that song they tell you not to wear sunglasses at night? Absolutely wrong.
I just gotta get a quick story post. We can start going in though for my followers. I just start I take out my phone and just film a little hey guys, we're going ghost hunting with the sweet tea medium Tammy. Say hi, Tammy. No, okay.
Oh
no, come back. I just
okay. Hi y'all.
Yep. Anyway, if we die, tell our story. Peace out. I go in.
Give me a perception check, Raisa.
Oh god. Okay, so that'll be, what is that? 25.
Holy shit.
17 plus 8.
Unreal. As you're putting in the hashtags and stuff like that, and you're selecting the frame to have the cover photo and whatnot, you notice in the far back, you just see Selena kind of sadly looking from very far at you guys taking this video. Just way in the back, just as you guys are taking this video, and then you upload and post.
Okay, but if I see a little sad face, I take their podcast.
Oh, okay, amazing! I love that.
I feel so bad for her.
My favorite thing is that Tammy has never gotten her name.
I noticed.
It changes every time.
The first time I thought was oh, you got the name wrong, and then you did it again. I was
You're
yes,
Sarah, and I was I see what's happening here. So good. You slowly start to go towards into the arcade. You push open the doors, and kind of like a constructed trigger. You see Beverly Beaver turn towards the door, and Maurice Moose turn towards the door as well, and you hear Beverly Beaver,
Well, hey there. I hope y'all have a great day in the arcade. Don't forget to turn in your tickets. I hope you enjoy your stay.
At this, I'm
I'm
good.
Maurice Moose. I hope everyone has a real swell day. Don't forget to recycle your pop cans when you leave. I hope you all stay.
and then they're kind of frozen in place. Tammy, your detect magic in that brief instant felt like something was there, and now it's gone.
Y'all, I didn't think there was any power here.
Yo,
I definitely got some magical, and she kind of looks over to Risa, vibes.
Oh, the vibes. I'm taking pictures with creepy bear, creepy beaver, moose thing. Oh yeah, the vibes are. That was some creepy. Should we be sneaking? Is that a thing that you do in trade?
well, we should probably keep ourselves posted. Yo, kid, you said this place closed a couple months ago?
Fire, yeah.
Like electrical fire or something, or what?
Not here, next door.
Next door. Okay, but there's shouldn't be anything like that happening here, huh?
I don't think so.
All right, yeah, creepy shit's happening. I'm gonna use my vigilant blessing so I get to have advantage on initiative.
Oh, very cool. When you open the door, you see, I should say above the door, you do see Beverly Beaver's arcade, and the arcade is supposed to be lit up with a lot of bulbs and stuff like that, but it's obviously not. you push on through. The arcade floor itself, it kind of looks like a maze of old machines and games kind of all around you. Old booths where you would like race cars and motorcycles suspended on gyros for like the racing games and stuff like that. You see those basketball booths, dance pads, all covered in a thick layer of like dust and debris. There's a lot of broken things and kind of tipped over, and arcade machines are smashed in. The front is smashed in and stuff like that. The floor is littered with chip bags, empty bottles, glass. There's even charred wood. People have set small fires in here. On the entrance wall, so behind you as you enter, is like an old notice board, and you see like old flyers kind of tacked to it and all kinds of things behind like this plexiglass. Along with like a list of people who have kind of gone missing, if anyone has seen them. Very close to the entrance is an opened laptop, a USB mic, a cell phone, some snacks, a few blankets and pillows, a few empty bottles, a few bottles that look like they might be full, and some plastic cups kind of with looks like liquid inside of them. But a quick kind of gander doesn't show that anyone is here right now. And then the arcade itself, again, kind of like an arcade. It's a labyrinth of games. You see like to your left, machines along the wall. To your right, machines along the wall. Ahead of you, there's like a table for like foosball, but then it cuts off with more machines or like space shooting games and all kinds of shit. But it does go on past. You could probably see the back wall, on the opposite side. It's not terribly far.
Is this their stuff?
Must be.
Not very good with electronics and stuff, so
I'll go over to the laptop and like just check it out.
Yeah, you sit down. It's very easy to tell that it is out of batteries. It is dead. Not plugged into anything. It's just sitting there. You hit the power button, nothing happens.
No like cord or anything?
Maybe in the backpack or something like that, but for where it's sitting right now, it's dead.
I'll go through the backpack.
Yeah, give me investigation. While Jort is investigating, is anyone else doing anything particular?
I feel like it's all really scary for Erem, so he's trying to distract himself.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I got an 11.
11. 11's middle of the road. It's not bad. You kind of quickly go through some of the pockets. You're kind of looking for a cable. You find the cable for sure. Pretty easy to find that. You find a bunch of snacks that are kind of stuck in there. I'll say on a 10, you find like a crystal, very dull. You hold it up to like a light that someone has, and it's almost clear. It's almost perfectly clear. Kind of very generic. And that's kind of all you find, but you do find the cable.
Okay. Be like, hey, yo, vibe girl, you into these things?
Cables?
No, the rock.
Oh, sure, I'll take a look at it. Rock, I will like take it and like start holding it up to the light, identify this rock in my vast rock knowledge that I have.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. Tammy, are you doing anything particular?
Well, I was gonna yell out at Samantha and have, because she knows about this like stuff and would probably have maybe some expertise with the is it a stream? Is that what it's called? A stream that happened here?
Yeah.
River.
You yell out. What did you get, Raisa?
A really solid 7.
Solid 7. You get no vibes, no bad vibes, no good vibes. Kind of nothing.
Yeah, this rock just has like a really sedate energy, so I'm just gonna put it in my pocket for later.
I'm gonna try and see if there's like a plug-in and try to plug in the laptop.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty easy to find. Along the wall you just kind of came in, both sides of the door has like a 120. You plug it in, hit the power button. Doesn't seem like there's power.
Hey, yo, podcast girl, you got like a portable battery or something?
Oh, yeah, we I'll run out and get it. I got like a portable charger. We take for just this occasion, just in case something like this. I gotta grab something anyway. And she like runs out and like comes back in. She's got night vision goggles and like a portable charger that she sets down. She's like plugs it in and hits the power button, and you see like that thing that's like, I'm out of batteries, but I'll be charging up soon. That little logo that shows up when your phone is super dead. Erem, what are you up to in this moment?
I think he's really kind of tripping out on the fact that he can see a lot in the darkness. That's a new feeling. And it might be scarier, actually.
3D.
So he's very much trying to kind of distract himself and he's like, again, trying to use the shadow puppets as a way to do that, and it's not working. So he's gonna pull out one of the posters from his bag, and then kind of look at the board where people are missing, and see if he recognizes anyone, but also just like kind of hold on to the poster of his brother.
Yeah, I like that. Give me an investigation check. Feels appropriate. I love that everyone has these glasses on. It's so good. Mike kind of comes in and goes around the corner with the camera, and she's Selena's like, yeah, Mike, you set up there, kind of get this whole area. I think that'll be the best view that we can get. Whoa, 22. 22 is amazing, I think, right? 22. With the 22, you get the poster that you have from your backpack, and you walk up and you see taped to the outside of the plexi your brother's college ID card, just taped on the outside. And then a bunch of...
He'll like kind of look around very nervously.
No one, I mean, the people you expect to see are there.
Sure. And then like very nervously grab at the ID and pull it off.
Yeah, you do it.
Did we get a charger? Did we get that at all?
Yeah, we got something going up.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can. He's gonna pull out his phone and like show the chat, the group chat, and maybe we could contact this person. They might know more.
Are we contacting?
Kaylee.
Hang on, let me get my readers out real quick.
You gotta put them over the shades, or else you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now you've got crisp vision and dark vision. You're rolling.
Are they bifocals?
3D. 3D stands for 300 feet of dark vision.
I love it. Yes.
Anyways.
Yeah, you. Callie is the.
Callie.
In the.
I knew it was a KL name. Callie.
Yeah, you open up Discord. I mean, easy enough to see it there. You all start to hear sounds. Tammy, you feel like the water is rushing back in, like the void has dissipated and has been replaced with what should be here, the normal amount of things you normally kind of pick up on. You hear heavy sounds of movement, but not just from behind you. You hear creaking of wood. You hear an electrical zap as some of the machines around you start turning on. Scrapes of metal echoes out in the previously dead quiet arcade, and you hear like a voice coming through the speaker.
We hope you enjoy your stay with us.
As everyone is going to roll initiative.
Yay!
No.
And we're going to call it here for this episode. Friends, really getting into it here in Null Shore, uncovering the first part of this mystery of what's happening on the shore as the arcade goes absolutely fucking wild. We're going to end the episode there, I think. I think that's a fun place to end it off. Thank you, friends, for joining. Thanks for being guests. This is so exciting, and I was super nervous, but for all of the like excitement amounts of nervous, and I still am, and I'm having a lot of fun. In reverse order of what we did earlier, Grayson, where can people find you on the internet?
You know, on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and Twitch and all of those good places. And you could also sometimes find me being a weird, twisted version of Oliver Twist on the Charisma Saving Show.
Oliver Twisted. This is fucking
Lock
stupid.
Twist?
Lock Twist, yeah. Amazing. Kai.
Hello, I am Kyla Cosplay on, like I said, mostly just Twitter, but Instagram as well. And then mostly I just hang out and terrorize people on Gut Puncher.
Hell yeah. Andy.
Ahoy and see you later. I'm Andy. I am a Hero of Hearts on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'm also the Captain and Dungeon Master of the CSS, the Christmas Saving Show. The captain part's not really anything. But yeah, you can find me there.
Hell yeah. I
Captain of Chaos.
Yeah, Captain of Chaos, without a doubt. I picture Ahoy, see you later being a ship that's like, nope. Oh, nope. See ya. Jess.
Hi, I'm Dr. Psychel. You can find me on the places and the things and stuff on social media as Dr. Psychel, except for on Twitter where I'm Dr. Psychel TV. I am the founder and DM over on Gut Punch RP. So, you know, come check us out. We get up to shenanigans.
Yes, very fun shenanigans. So much shenanigans across multiple games of chaos. It's great. Yeah, friends, thanks again. Hey, my name is Justin, and I am I'm currently 50% of the Dungeon Masters of the No Fame podcast. You can catch me running Slade Runner live when we get back to it. we had to push it off a little bit for life reasons and stuff like that, but it's our Live Savage Worlds campaign. We're running D&D high fantasy tower crawl, tall tower run by the amazing Sinéad, who tries to kill us every session, and it's a delight. But yeah, thanks again, friends, for joining this adventure on the shore, and we'll see you all later on. Goodbye. Au revoir. Peace.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. Ahoy. Thank you so much for listening to Stories from the Shore. Please be sure to check out our amazing friends who kindly offer their time and energy for this collaboration. You can catch Gut Punch RP live with weekly streams over on twitch.tv/GutPunchRP or on their Twitter @GutPunchRP. You can check out Charisma Saving Show with their bi-weekly shows at twitch.tv/Charisma Saving Show or on their Twitter @CHA Saving Show. You can find all things No Fame at nofame.ca. Follow our social media, come hang out with us, chat about all things nerdy, and get involved with game nights on our Discord. Or you can support our endeavors on our Twitch, Patreon, or Ko-fi. Neat. The best way to support any of the people you see here is to simply tell your friends. That's right, you can cast Power Word Gossip as a free action. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will catch you later on.
There's only the dark. In the end, there's only the
Yorkie Brooklyn thing. Like that's like
that was another one I was gonna try and do.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do that vibe at all. My two are like Irish because I'm from an island made up of people from Ireland, and
understandable.
And old wizard. That's my two voices.
Love
good
that
combo.
for you.
Yeah, a great
Old
combo.
wizard Irishman.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mine are Oliver Twist.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Some more bread, please. See, you can't do it.
Can I have
Wow,
some?
that's a great Locke impression.
How dare you?
I have like vaguely British, Southern, and then like weird cartoon voices.
God, I'm all over the place. I don't think there's one I'm like deeply cemented in. I think.
Just have like caricatures of American accents. My wheelhouse.
I mean, yeah, I have like a southern, like we don't have a South where, the border is America. Like there's no Southern Canada. I do a bad Southern accent, but I do it for Null Shore, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I do it somewhere, I'm sure.
I was like, Aaron Borg can't act like he's from here. I just gotta sound like me, maybe.
I dig it. I mean, that's, if it works for the character, whatever, right?
Oliver Twist just wasn't happening for this,
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I can see an Oliver Erem twist. Okay. Should we start? Are we good to start?